My Gavan and Melonin, and well met indeed. I am Arkay Galadirthan, and today, welcome back to Warrior Priest Aurelius and our quest to root out the undead and necromancy wherever it may be found. In our previous episode, we made a friend. This fellow over here. Danenin Oak Hollow. Oh, and I've just noticed that we're still suffering from that horrendous frame rate. Oh no, it seems to have cleared up. Smashing! So, if you're wondering why we're sitting in the wilderness in the middle of nowhere, that is because this location has been ordained as a site for the Order of the Nine to establish a headquarters in Skyrim. A grand home shall be built here for myself as the current representative of the Order in the place of my High Paladin, Rainior of Arkay. This shall be a small hamlet rather than just a home. But what we are going to need to do is get an absolute mountain of materials. But once we start getting a few shops and things up, we can start buying them instead. So that is our main sort of goal. But first of all, we must turn our attention to Falkreath, because this area needs some attention in terms of ensuring the safety and survivability of the living. That is what we primarily concern ourselves with. Stepping away from Warrior Priest Aurelius momentarily, and speaking in of real life, something that I must warn you all of, and just advise you all as my character just walks slowly through the land, is that I have saved up all of my hard-earned pennies and have purchased for myself a brand new computer. It will arrive in my home when I am in Sicilia, in vacanza, and I will then set it up when I get back. So there's a very real risk. I don't think anything should go wrong. I know my way around computers relatively well. And I don't think anything should go wrong, but there is a risk that my current campaigns will all be lost. It depends on whether or not their save files will play ball with the new system. I also am a little bit concerned, just speaking of DAC for a moment, because my new computer will have 8 cores, and DAC is of course famed, or Medieval 2 rather, can only utilise 1, but I'm hoping that the technology has come on such a long way that even 1 core will still be able to run the game no trouble. But anyway, so it's just to give you all a bit of a prior warning that, which Skyrim episode is this? Number 1 on my list. There'll be 2 more Skyrim episodes recorded on my old computer first. But then, so 4 episodes from now, that episode will be on the new computer. So, as I say, that may run into difficulty. The other thing to look out for, which is coming very, very soon, is a gentleman named Impreme on the Discord. He may have a different name, and he may well tell me it so that I can give him due credit in time, is actually creating something special for Aurelius, and it is being created specifically for me, and it looks amazing. I'm so grateful to him already, and so that will be coming soon too. But anyway, let us return our attentions to Falkreath. We won't bother dealing with the Coven at the moment, witches we're not too concerned with. They don't often deal in the undead, they just deal in social mores, and we're not too concerned with witchcraft. We'll allow that. So we'll plough ahead. Now, the armour that I am currently wearing, this Nord armour, whilst I do like it, I do feel that it is a little powerful for where we are. So I may well look as well into trying to just craft something that's a little bit more suitable for our needs as we scour the land. Over here, another camp. Let us hope that friendlies await upon... no, they're not going to be friendly, are they? You there! You there, atop the hill! Top the hill. Isn't a hill. Oh, we've got the Slay Living. I don't think we have anything else, really, do we? From the Restoration School. I can do that Necroplague thing. Let's get that ready. Oh, actually, first of all, what we're going to need to do... It's getting a bit dark, isn't it? So, let's favourite that. No, they're already after our blood. All ye who stand beyond the fence know this. Goodness gracious. I am not ready for you. Freezing cold. And down you go. Oh, cracking. Know that Arkay blesses my actions. And you are all going to murder me by the looks of it. Give up already, fools. Is this the chief? Ah, oh, no it is not. Lay down your arms. Ah, Daelin, you deemed to join us. Welcome. Spellmard, I don't know what that is. You've missed you with your hammer there. You played your hand too early, you light-footed fool. Quick, quick, quick. Slay living. Oh, it's number 1. I missed. There we are. You want a battle of shields? I'll give you a battle of shields. You've got quite a nice shield, actually, but so do I. Oh, good shot, Daelin. Hit him again. Oh, well done, sir. There's one more of these fools. Oh, what? I'll let you go. Oh, not your friend, though. Don't run up to him. That's where I'm going. Oh, you'll only die up here, you fool. There is no rest, nor peace, nor salvation in hand for you. Be gone.
I didn't think you would stumble for it.
I'll allow it. I don't know why that man doesn't want to fight me, but I'll take it. That Necro Plague was amazing. We'll definitely be using that. I think we should put it on our rotation. Oh, hang on. Also, what I should definitely do, as been suggested, is swap out for fast healing rather than normal healing. And we will put Necro Plague. So, Necro Plague can go in place of flames. Put the Sherwood in with it. There we are. And then number 2, fast healing in only the left hand, so we keep our sword out. There we are. And, no, that should be alright. So, number 1. Number 2. Number 3. We just need to set that. Unfortunately, you have to do this every time you want to set up the way your groups work. So, group 2, no longer unequipped hands. And then when we swap between them, the sword stays there. Ta-da! Well done, Daelin. Thank you for all the potions. I don't really feel that I actually am too bothered about holding on to you. You don't really... I saved you from the Thalmor, yes, but I don't really need a travelling bard. Especially a Bosmer who is almost certainly not following the tenets of the Nine. I can't induct you into the Order, I'm afraid, unless you swear fealty to the 9 Divines, and I've no guarantee that you will do that. I will take everything they have, no matter how small and insignificant it may seem. We shall sell everything. So, Daelin, thank you for your time, but I think we're done here, really.
What did you need?
You go. There we are.
I'll be at Half Moon Mill if you need me. I've grown rather fond of that place.
Well, I'm not surprised. Now that the vampires are dead, you can claim it for your own. Although, do be wary. There were vampires at a time. Ooh, archery increased. I'm feeling rather more knowledgeable on the topics of archery fire. They are all dead. Wish me luck. The bandit chief has yet to show his face, which means he's almost certainly in here. There he is. I beseech you, man, lay down your arms. If you will not, I will forcefully take them from your cold, dead grasp. You are overplaying your hand. Have you ever used a battle axe, mate? Do you want a lesson? Because you're not doing very well with it. Blocked it like a boss, didn't I? No! I was taunting him and he murdered me. No. I knew I shouldn't have I definitely overplayed my hand with the swing there. Round 2. Seconds out. Fight. Now, if you are unfamiliar with the combat mod I am using, which I believe is... I can't even remember. Ultimate Combat, I think. If you are attacked when you are in the middle of a swing, it does a lot more damage to you. So it's a little less significant for me attacking him, because the AI gets bonuses, of course. But if I'm swinging and he does one of those power attacks, it's almost an insta-kill. So we either have to block them or just keep moving back. Lay down your arms, sir! It is done. Oh, gold. Thank you. He had 100 gold as well, not even a piddling amount. A substantial amount. Oh, sorry. I have to sit through this. God, it takes a while, doesn't it? I really need that spell that mines ore. That's what we need to do. Now, I don't want to just aimlessly wander around Falkreath killing the undead. So, I think what we will do is, of course, we caught sight of that barrow atop the hill above Falkreath. We should definitely head there. And rumours have filtered through to me of problems with the undead in Solitude. And I also have it on good authority that I might find a retired priest of Arkay in Solitude. So I think I shall head that way once we've cleansed the barrow north of Falkreath, the capital. Oh, Conjure Spriggan, yes. Oh, what is that? Yokudan deities reduce attack damage taken by 4% based on favour of the deity. Ah, cool. So if I had followed the path of the Yokudan deities, then that stone bears use and assistance. As it stands, it means nothing, but the Yokudan can only be worshipped by the Red Guard. Or the Yokudan Pantheon. And we're in. Not just a hammer or a pretty face, but a master picklock as well. Is a picklock a thing? Lockpick. No, picklock. No, lockpick. Thief. Let's just go with thief. Oh, there is an awful lot here. We won't waste our time with going through that over and over and over. Let's just wield it. I'm not hitting it, am I? There it is. There we go. I think we'll go into third person for the mining. Because otherwise the screen just shakes constantly. It's rather jarring. Who's this? I'm sorry, sir. At least they gave you bread. That's more than most get. And a cave into the south. Indeed, like your friend over here. Oh, more iron ore. Oh, I don't want the shovel, though. Drop that. Get rid of that. Let us continue on. We shall head to Falkreath and sell what we've gathered, and then we shall clear the barrow on the hill above. If the clearance is required, it may well be that the undead have not claimed the place, but my experience thus far of barrows in the north is that they are all infestations. Beating hearts of necromancy, where the undead flock in droves. I'm sorry to have killed all of your friends. I do hope this won't cause a rift between you and I. When I set out today, I was rather hoping to make another new friend. Yeah, I'll take all of that, thank you very much. Oh, and I'll take that too. Yes. Well, good luck to you, sir. And try and steer clear of bandit groups in the future. speaking of which, more of them. Where are we? A ways away. We'll skirt round these bandits. I don't have time to kill them all. Are there not guards or police in this backwoods province? These Nords speak of honour so fondly and richly, but they don't speak of justice. Do you know who brings peace and prosperity to the lands in which they hold the Empire? These foolish Nords spend so much time trying to reclaim the land that's already their own from would-be conquerors who have now peacefully resided here for countless years. And all the while they allow simple aspects of life to fall by the wayside. Ah, gods above. The undead. No more of these fools. Drogo. Is there more? Yes. Come here, you great fools. Lay down your arms and resist not! Seems to be another tomb over this way. This place is littered with tombs. Oh. Here it is. What have we here? Twilight Sepulchre. That sounds like Daedra worship to me. Let us just double check it. We do not have access. Curses. There is undoubtedly evil going on behind those doors. We do not have the necessary access to solve that problem at the moment. You there, what are you doing on this road?
Need something?
What are you doing on this road?
Take a look.
You better not be heading to that temple. You can take all of my stuff, though. Not bothered with most of it.
All right, then.
This is not a safe place for people of your ilk. Shopkeepers, I mean, not orcs. I'm sure the orcs can go where they please. Very powerful, aren't they? There seems to be a shack a little further on that should offer us some respite from this damnable rain. They said go to Skyrim. It'll be snow-covered all year round, and you're fond of the cold. And I said to them, I relish the chance to spend my time in a relatively cool land. And what they don't tell you is that it bloody rains here non-stop. Habitation. You folks are friendly? Good day!
Now ain't this a surprise?
Ah, gods above. Not today. You bugger. You shot me in the back while I was running away. Cowards. No time for cowards. I'm not bothered with some orcs carving out a living in the forests, peacefully hunting. Why they attack me, I do not know, but I don't have any qualm with them as long as they're leaving the good folk of the land at peace. Ah, Falkreath appears on the horizon. Soon we shall make it. Where is Fjolvar? Did I leave him at the camp? I did, didn't I? Damn. Ah, the walls of Falkreath. We've arrived. And as usual, now just to find the gate of Falkreath. Where that'll be, though, none can say. Oh. Hop. We'll just casually jump some rocks in. That's how they intended people to arrive, right? Into the fields. Simple farmlands. Not sure you need a windmill of that size for a farmland of this size, but I'll leave the economics of everyday life up to yourselves. Good evening, sir.
I fear the night, because the werewolves and vampires don't.
There's nothing to fear in werewolves and vampires, guard. They die just like everyone else. With a sharp sword and a keen heart, you will outlast
Safe,
them
I
all.
hope.
Good luck to you. Well, nothing to do but wait, I suppose. Oh no, we should sleep in the inn, actually. Yes. We don't want to wait outside. Oh, we want to turn that spell off. We're going to blind the entire congregation of the inn.
Careful, please.
As you wish. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you.
You know,
Good evening, child. Ah, innkeep.
I hear Valder made it back safe. Too bad about the others, but at least it's one less thing to worry about.
Yes, Valda is safe. Oh, I am looking
Here,
for work,
take a
actually.
look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Will do.
Here, take a look at this.
Oh, okay. I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Thank you. Do you have much trouble with the patrons here? Valga? Valga? Are you deaf? I don't know what kind of inn this is, but I would thank you to leave. Thank you very much. Alright, let's have a look at this note we just received. Oh, gold! Oh, gold to be... No. We shall not turn from the path. Warning to travellers. To whom it may concern, there have been some rumours of a former blade living in a camp near Peakshade Tower. Recent reports have also told of Thalmor justiciars slaughtered on the road to Falkreath. Anyone travelling near the old tower should proceed with caution. Oh, we will definitely be having to check that out. Perfect. And where are these bandits? Bandits? That's not a word. By order of Sitgear, to all able-bodied men and women of Falkreath, the bandits located in Bile Gulch Mine have been harassing, robbing, and attacking citizens and visitors. A reward will be offered to anyone who kills their leader. Nenya, the Ring of Adamant. I've got some things to sell, first of all, though, so we'll take a little bit of a cotch here and continue on our journey thereafter. We'll check out this tower, though. That seems fitting. I don't know where Fjolvar is at the moment. It would be worthwhile trying to bond a little more with him, would it not? No, bloody... Your kind are not welcome here. Be gone!
Yes.
I don't care if you've sworn it off and renounced the Dalmor. You are still my enemy.
Hide in fur armor
Steel's
can help camouflage you in the forest.
What have you got for sale, sir?
Helmets.
What have you got for sale?
Pretty
Oh, I
much
don't have enough
anything to
gold.
suit your needs.
I don't have enough gold, so I'm just going to sell you everything I have. Except the lucky dagger. We'll hold on to that, I think. I don't need that. Don't need any of that. I'd much prefer your money. I don't think I know how to resist magic. We should go and learn that. And then what have you got for me? I've got a bit of gold now. I will take your iron ingots, your iron ore, your leather, and your steel. That takes away all my money, sadly.
See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
Let's just quickly learn that shield spell.
No lollygagging.
Very grand. And Jarl's Longhouse here, isn't it? Considering you could fit almost the entire village in this one building. Seems a little overkill. Just borrowing your enchanter, Sidgear. Let's level ourselves up. Stamina's looking a bit low on the ground, isn't it? We can make our restoration spells more powerful. We can do the enter combat. Now, one of these teaches you a spell. There it is. Exorcist, that's what we want. So we will go for Descending Light, which is very useful. When you enter combat, rapidly regenerate points of magicka equal to half of your restoration skill level per second. This effect gradually diminishes over the course of 15 seconds, and the regeneration does not stop while casting, giving you a nice boost to magicka as you enter combat. Which isn't too useful, because so far the spells that we actually have require someone to be dead for us to then cast it. But nevertheless. That's where Peakshade Tower is. That's where Fjolvar currently is. He's miles away. Goodness. There's Bile Gulch. Right, so we'll head to Peakshade Tower first. Then we'll curl around and hit the barrow to the north and clear it. So we shall head out on the road. Don't mind me, friends. Just fond of acrobatics. Although I really would quite like Fjolvar to come with me. And just in the interest of getting him quicker, I'm going to fast travel. Break that little rule. It's not a hard and fast rule. It's just the easiest way to get your horse, isn't it? There we are.
I'm sorry, I should really go now.
Please do. One ingredient. That should be 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's all the ingredients needed. I only counted it as 4. I've got to harvest ingredients anyway. Place of trees is normally a good place. I can't believe it's still raining. Does this cursed land never stop? Ta-da! Ah, now we have the horse whistle. There are definitely undead in those ruins up there. Once we have the horse whistle down, we should be able to call Fjolvar whenever we are in need. Ah, the rain has stopped. The fog seems to be rolling in. Coming suspiciously from the barrow. We'll head up to this tower first. If there's someone preying on travellers, then that's our first port of call. But I've not forgotten that we do wish to make our way to Solitude again. Now, here we are. The tower seems in ruin. I wasn't expecting that. Fjolvar, you wait down here. Things are going to get a bit hectic. Hello there! My name is Aurelius, warrior priest of the Order of the Nine, servant of Arainior, High Paladin of Arkay, and of the Council of the Nine. I assure you that no matter who you think I am not your enemy. And if the Thalmor seek you, then we are common allies. Hello there. You are not what I expected. Zvashni.
You have something to say? Well, save your breath. The way I see it, you don't have much more of them left.
You could not stop me, and your idle threats go wanting, fool. I come in peace. Now speak peace to me.
It wasn't a threat, fool, but it can be. You seem tired is all. Out of breath.
Oh. Well, thank you for your concern.
Is that right? So you're a fool and a liar. Good to know.
I have a question for you, Savashni. Are you a man or a woman? Or are you yet undecided? Because I can't tell from your voice. And I don't wish to appear really quite racist, but all of you cat people look the same to me. So I'd be really grateful to know.
The son of Cloud Ruler Temple.
You're a boy. Oh,
named
good.
me the Desert Fang. The Thalmor know me as
Oh, no.
Courier.
I wasn't listening to you, sorry.
To you, I am simply Savashni, the Khajiit who spared your life. What you consider a fight, or even a war, is nothing more than a brawl between drunken louts over spilled drink. A great swordsman's talents are wasted in a war. Stray arrows, trebuchets, accidents. Many great warriors have been felled by the blade of chaos. One
True
can't
word.
even trust his own side in the haze of war. Who's to say who's friend or foe, when your eyes squint through geysers of dirt and smoke? Like your queries, they range from the utterly pointless to the completely meaningless.
Well, you're not really all that nice, are you?
Then we agree on something. It's not often my views line with that of a simpletons. Perhaps I need to Again, your narrow mind fails you. One can loathe more. If I were an archer standing before a Nord and a Thalmor, and had but 2 arrows in my quiver, you might ask me who I'd shoot first.
You're getting a bit
I
cockney
tell
now.
you,
I didn't realise they were
I'd shoot the
cockney
Thalmor
Khajiit.
twice. Their presence is thin here, and their embassy on the other side. From this perch I can track and kill their justicars by the threes, as the Thalmor are too much of cowards to face me alone.
Well, as I see, you are not preying on the weak, and I have no spoiling for a fight. That doesn't make sense.
God.
I am not spoiling for a fight. I will leave you to it. I'm not in the market for an outwardly Thalmor slaying companion either. Whilst I agree with you, the Thalmor are a blight on this land, I must at least keep up appearances, lest my order be investigated more thoroughly and eradicated. I don't wish to make Brother Hrun's task any more difficult than it already is, and he tries to serve Talos against the onslaught of Thalmor Inquisitions. Less Thalmor in the world is a good thing, I think. But Arkay might think differently. And I am torn between my love of country and my love of him, the one. But one thing I am not torn on is that all undead must be put to rest. And I feel strongly that this will be a location housing their kind. In fact, I feel we've already been here, have we not? No, we would have discovered it. South Shriekwind Bastion discovered. Didn't even let me get into the place before you arose, you great filth! Ha! Not even a single scrap of gold to spare. Foolish. Your weak and brittle bones break easily before the Sherwood. I'll have a look in your chest, though. These foolish Nords leaving so many trinkets and arms. What do they think their undead are doing in the afterlife? Fighting forever? I mean, that may be the case for the Nords. But of course, with Arkay's guidance, the life after this be one of only peace and salvation. It need not be this constant war that the Nords seek. A man can be filled with honor and fight well, and still not slay countless lives. It seems to be, though, given the name of the place, more of a crossing or a path than a temple or a ruin. Coffins, though. Ah, nice little fireplace. The living. Vampires. What on earth did you just spit at me, you disgusting vermin? I release you from the spell that you have been placed under. You can thank me later. The very worst kind of undead are vampires. Develop traps. How do we know we're covering? We'll have to go back and clear the other side separately in a moment, I suppose. Know this, all ye in here. Arkay will not suffer your existence a moment longer, and I will act as his sword and his shield, and put you all to the blade. Oh, don't step on the traps. I will take your gold. You're certainly not going to need it. Close, friend. But you missed. Do try harder next time. Skeletons, is that all you have for me? Where are the overlords of this place? Show your faces so I may cut them off. Nothing but a hide helmet. Ah. It's a trap. It's a trap! Which lever shall we pull? Iron boots, come off it. Now the middle one is too obvious. Let's go with the right one. Did it work? Huzzah! Yes! Perfect. Press deeper into this labyrinth. What? It's not good enough that you're... It's not enough that you're bloody undead. But apparently you've also got some bizarre shoe fetish. Can we not leave the dead in peace? Just down the other corridor. Ooh. Not sure I actually do want to drink a healing potion found in this place, but desperate times, desperate measures. Even the very walls are sighing with the desecration of this place. Oh, hello again. You are so pathetic. Why raise such weak-willed beings? Ah, now we finally have met someone. You down there. Come out. Come on, send someone. Not going to, are they? We shall find them. Oh, swing and a miss. Ah, at least that one knew how to use a shield. Not the same that I can say for much of your kin. This has proved less of a challenge and more of a party, really. We seem to be in the bowels now. Ah, yes, so we recognize this place. Oh, so there isn't even a vampire down here. Yeah, that's a cool ship. Ah, they don't have the keys to the door. Trapped by your own kind. You will not turn me to your side, filth! Woodcutter's axes, steel, nothing of real import. These places ever house the goods that you hear of. And out the other side, there must be more than that. One simple vampire fledgling could not have conjured that many skeletons. Something is amiss. Where have we come out? Just on the northern side. No, there must be more. There must be more. We go again. To the top. Perhaps there was a path we didn't take. A road we haven't traveled. That was as high as we can go. That cannot have been all. There must be more. The breath of undeath still blasts through this wretched hall. Only with a full cleansing will that cease. The torchlight casts eerier shadows. The vampires twist and taste your mind. It is as if the very walls are our enemy in here. We will still find our way out. There was a second path near the beginning, was there not? Perhaps that holds the key. Yes, here we are. Back at the start. We take the right fork. Now we're going to want to shield in a moment, so let's cast Mage Light. Barren halls. Just another simple step. Aha! The final chamber. Of course it makes sense that it's at the highest point. Vampires have such a rigid patriarchal system. Interesting that vampires would take refuge in a place of such fire and fury. This hall, whilst being only moderately destructive to me, would be utterly ruinsome.
Something's not right.
There we are. Your days are over, vampire. The living will rise up against you. And will use your own damn traps against you too.
So, no thunder in mine.
Yes. Your ashes will not even be remembered. None of you will survive. In fact, I'll bloody eat you! the safest way to ensure their kind does not pass on. In memory. Ah, no, we appear to... Oh, we have candlelight cast for the next 5,494 days, 11 hours, 58 minutes and 24 seconds. I think that'll be enough time. Now, having found a master vampire, it makes a little bit more sense. I believe he may well have had the ability and the skill to conjure that many servants. That fledgling at the beginning was no threat. Or toward the end, I suppose, actually, wasn't she? But, there we are. I believe Shriekwind Basin is now pure and safe from the taint. We can rest easy. Another safe haven. And the light of Arkay fills the halls. The living may well come back to repair and restore this place, and use it as something of a refuge for our own blood. What is this? What on earth? A restless Draugr guarding some sort of wall. This place resembles something of a temple or a sanctuary, or the wall calls to me. That's strange. It's very strange. I've never heard of anything like Nordic word walls. And the power emanating from that wall, it's as if it's melded with me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. What's the purpose of this door? I had a colleague back in Cyrodiil. One of the Knight Paladins of Julianos, actually, who had perfected a spell that created a space of safety from any height, such that a man could fall 1,000 meters, and as long as he landed within this designated zone of power, he took no damage. But unfortunately, he guarded this secret jealously, and few others knew how to cast the thing. I was always envious of him. Vincente was his name. Which is curious, really, as I know other Vincentes who would always say Vincent, but Vincente of Julianos was strictly adhered to pronouncing the C in that manner. Anyway, I'm sure I'll see him again. Try and pester him for that spell once more. Now we should be able to drop down here quite easily. Do we need to drop down here, though, actually? Or are we nearer the door at this height? There we are. Where is... there we are. Let us just consecrate this ground formally in the name of Arkay. For he is breath and beginning, he is life and death, and he guides all our souls hereafter. And we give thanks to him. Arkay. Let's ensure that should the undead rise again, no unwilling... Look at this place. Disgusting. No selfless and innocent soul should wander into this place. God, the light almost burns the eyes. Hello, Fjolvar. Just above the town of Falkreath. Tally up! Bah! Oh, come, that didn't hurt. We'll make use of the cart, I think, and travel to Dragonbridge. Make our way north to Solitude from there. Oh, I didn't know either. I seek only that which a man needs to rest. A simple bench or a chair. Is that a bench over there? No. I must just rest my feet for a moment. Ah, actually, I have not spoken to the gentleman who mans the Hall of Arkay here yet. Ah, he tends the dead as we speak. Okay, bless us.
Mom says I'm getting a new mommy and daddy, so I'll have 2 of each now.
What? Is your mum? I shan't pry deeper, child. But the inference from your description there is that unfortunately your mother may well be passing away. And if that is the case, you have my condolences. Even though, of course, you are now considerably out of earshot. Is it too much for ask for a goddamn chair? We'll definitely go and explore inside the Hall of the Dead, though, in a moment. The proper hall, rather than the shack of the day. Ah, there we are. We can warm our feet by the fire. Splendid. And anyway, for now then, that is where I shall leave off. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I've enjoyed recording this episode. I do hope, as I am, you're looking forward to seeing all of the new recordings on my newer computer with the best that I could afford at the time. We might even be able to squeeze out some slightly better graphics from it. Who knows? But anyway, for now, that is all. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. And until we speak again, dear friends, Navair Naden Perimad Melunin. And farewell.